Good morning, everybody. So this morning we are talking about, we've been going through a book called The Science of Getting Rich. And it is a book that really inspired my coach and mentor to be able to create the success he has created in his life. He's a multi-millionaire, and why wouldn't you do what a multimillionaire is trying to teach you, right? So I'm going to share this onto my group page. If you guys are not part of my group, message me, or I can put a link in the comments linking you to that group. And I put my Facebook Lives in there, and I put a lot of content in there. I have some free stuff that I would love to give you. And of course, I can't find it. There it is. Yeah, so if you guys don't have a copy of this book, I have the audios, the book, the videos, all in there to share with you guys. And it's really funny what we're talking about in this chapter, and how I would never force anything upon you. And if you want to read it, then that's perfect. If you don't, I can't force you to read the book. I can't force you to, understand the principles and work on yourself and your personal development if you don't want to. Sorry, this is taking me longer than I thought it would, but I gotta share to my peeps, right? Shared. Hello, everybody. As I'm trying to pay attention here. Hello, Jonathan. Patricia, Chelsea, my husband is on. Woot woot. Who else is in here? Candace is here. Monique is here. Lawrence is here. Sean is here. The party started. Okay, so chapter 9 is called Further Use of Will. And basically at the beginning of this chapter, Wallace Wattles talks about that it is not your right to be able to force your willpower onto another person. You may think that it's in their best interest, but you know what's best for you, and they know what's best for them. So if you feel like this would be, a good opportunity, and you know the value in it, but maybe they don't. Maybe it's not, the right time, the right place, where they are in their life. It might not be right for them. So like I said before, I'm not here to force this book upon you. I'm not here to force this book upon you. You know what's best for you. I can share the value in it like I am now, right? I can share, do I feel like this book would help you? Absolutely it would. But again, if you don't feel like it would, I'm not here to force it upon you. So if you try to use your willpower to force it on other people, it will only defeat your purpose. So what is your purpose? What is your purpose for being here? Why am I here doing this, doing this Facebook Live? I'm here to share value, share content, share something that impacted my life, my business, my family, my relationships, and I feel like it would impact yours as well. But I can't sit here and say, you need to read this, and if not, your life is going to suck. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. Maybe you're just in a different place in your life, and, Robert Hollis, who is my mentor, talks about, when the student is ready, the coach, the teacher, that person will appear. So if you're not in the right place at the right time, there's no reason for you to force it upon you, for me, right? So another big thing that he had talked about in this book was the people that are living in poverty, or that, they don't have as much as somebody else, okay? The only way to be able to help the poor is to become rich. like attracts like we had talked about previously. So if you are to think the thoughts of, the poverty-stricken people, what their life is like, you're bringing those, I don't want to say negative things, but you don't want that for your life. And if you are to think about, follow what the rich do, follow what the successful do, you are going to get those results. If you are focusing on the negative, trying to help somebody that's in a negative situation, it doesn't work like that. So like he said, you can only be able to help people if you are focusing on bettering yourself. And I think he's touched on that a few times in this book. That's what this book is doing. It's reiterating every chapter as we go along. He talks about, certain things in the book, certain phrases, certain things that he's repeating over and over again in order to, get that point across. Just give me a second. So, yeah, in order to enrich other people's lives, what if you were to give people those ideas, the ideas of power, belief, self-love, to those people that are in a bad situation? Maybe not giving them, your pocket change is going to help them, but what if you were to find something that could set them free? Right? What if you were to give them the ideas? And the thing is, maybe not a lot of people have access to internet or a computer or whatever, but you can give them, the ideas out of this book. Let's talk about this. Maybe we can, in previous chapter, we had talked about giving more in use value than in cash value. If you give somebody that's struggling, the ideas that are presented in this book, would it be a lot better for them to take the ideas, the belief in themselves, that they can be better, be more and give more, instead of hanging out on the street and waiting for the next pocket change that comes through? So that's all I wanted to talk about with you guys today. I have actually a call with my coach and mentors this afternoon. I'm going to see a friend who had a baby not long ago, and I'm so excited to go meet this little one. She's had some troubles trying to have a baby, and this little one is such a miracle. I can't wait to meet him. So thank you everybody for joining. Hello, Michael. Hey, Candace. Thank you. I did some weirdness with my hair today, so thank you everybody for all of the hearts and the thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, we're only on chapter 9, so we have 17 chapters to go through. So tomorrow's chapter is further use of the will. So we're just a continuation of what we were talking about today. So you guys have a fantastic day, and I will catch you guys all later. I love and appreciate you. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye. Bye, Auntie Shannon. Bye, Serena.